Hey everybody, it's Ahmed. This is a message to all the activists and leaders out there that are condemning anti-Semitism and condemning terrorism right now. Stop it. Stop. You are not helping, all right? You are playing their games. It's a distraction.
Hey there, guys. Welcome to the channel. So isn't it just amazing to watch the quote-unquote regular Democrats that are all around us finally open their eyes? You know, the people who I'm talking about are the ones who they really do still believe that it's the same Democratic Party that they grew up with. You know, the ones that actually cared about civil liberties, personal freedoms, and, you know, helping a hand up to the less fortunate. That party's gone. And finally, people are starting to open their eyes, man, in the most jarring and red-pilled way possible. And realize, honestly, that the people that they believe in, the people that they put their trust in, are actually the ones who are essentially cheering on terrorism right now and framing it as if it's some sort of freedom fight. And guys, you know, we have been trying to tell you for literally years now, you know, the fact that the Democratic Party jailed people speaking, you know, literally speaking German in public in the 1920s. Then in 1938, they made Hitler Time magazine Man of the Year. They even jailed and robbed Japanese citizens during World War II. For some reason, you know, that wasn't a lesson to anybody, but you know what? It's better late than never. But take a look at Jake Tapper having his absolute red pill moment. But guys, before we do, thanks so much to everyone that's been subscribing, leaving such great comments. Really appreciate the support. We're building an awesome community together. And if you haven't already, help us continue to grow. Like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. Take a look at this.
These last few days have been a real eye-opening period for a lot of people, a lot of Democrats, a lot of progressives, in terms of anti-Semitism on the left. A lot of people who seem more shocked at dehumanizing language used by world leaders to describe Hamas than what Hamas actually perpetrated on Saturday.
So, all right, Jake, I guess we have to accept that. We have no choice. But where the hell have you guys been, man? What world have you been watching? You know, I honestly always thought that you guys were playing propagandists, you know, doing your part for your cause for whatever reason. But did you really believe this whole time that the left was in the right? That they weren't just a bunch of crazies pushing extreme ideologies on the rest of us? While literally deriding anyone who doesn't come along for the ride as some sort of backwoods bigot? Bro, did you guys actually believe that? You know, this is what happens when you live in a bubble, man. You guys have been talking about extremism for years, based literally on the actions and reactions of just one day, while literally ignoring the parade of actual extremists that you yourself have invited on your network to talk about it. You know, how in the world did it take something so terrible for you guys to actually see who you've been in bed with? You know, because bro, you know, this is who you've been in bed with. And Jake, they haven't been hiding it, bro. You have.
Hey everybody, it's Ahmed. This is a message to all the activists and leaders out there that are condemning anti-Semitism and condemning terrorism right now. Stop it. Stop. You are not helping, all right? You are playing their games. It's a distraction. We've been condemning anti-Semitism for 20, 30, 40 years. If they didn't believe us by now, stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. It doesn't help. Today they took out an ad in the New York Times saying that Gigi and Bella Hadid are in favor of a second Holocaust. Stop it. They're playing games. Don't condemn. We have a cross-sectional, intersectional movement that is winning, and they are scared and they are freaking out. So they're trying to distract you all. Stop it. Stop it. Stay focused. Say free, free Palestine and nothing else.
So that's from a BLM leader out of Chicago, I believe. And guys, you know, before you go and assume it's some sort of isolated thing, here he is at an actual BLM sanctioned event, just making himself as clear as he possibly could have been.
So don't let them get it twisted. This is not complicated. When you go to a Black Lives Matter rally, you see Palestinian flags. When you go to a white supremacy rally, you see Israeli flags. This is not complicated. When Zionists march down the street, they say death to Arabs. When we march down the street, we say free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. This is not difficult, everybody.
This is not just an isolated crazy crackpot on the internet. This is mainstream leftism. You know, this is Black Lives Matter, which is everywhere. Go find the richest, whitest neighborhood in your area. and just count the signs. It's everywhere. But here's the thing. I can bet you that the majority of them, the people with the signs in the front yard, they have no real idea that this is who they're aligned with. And it's really our fault. We've allowed them to hide it right out in the open. Just like when we see a Christian with a sign and a bullhorn on our way into a sporting event talking about the end of times, even fellow Christians, we look away and we hope that the guy doesn't single us out for some sort of conversation. It's the same thing. When we allowed these crazy commie idealists to basically act crazy in the confines of their own university campus, we basically told them that all of this was okay. We let them believe that somehow we were with them. And our silence said that we were. We supported their cause or silently agreed with them. In a way, we allowed it to grow to what it's become. But at least we knew that it was there. We, I mean conservatives, people paying attention. We always knew that it existed, but I don't know. I guess I don't know which one is worse. Us who allowed it to grow while we all were just silent, went on with our daily lives and work and all that. Or the Jake Tappers of the world who literally had no clue it was there while they defended and apologized for these Marxist organizations like BLM while they literally were burning down neighborhoods. And now today, they're all somehow surprised. It's just crazy, guys. It's too much. It's insane. And it's a lesson. This is exactly what happens when you let your own confirmation bias and groupthink guide your decisions on who you associate yourself with. They saw the vote blue no matter who type people, so they assumed that they were okay. And somehow they ignored the arsons, the assaults, the insane rhetoric, we were all trying to warn them about for years. How did that happen? People on the left, please answer this. Anybody in the comments. Anyway, guys, that's just my take. Let me know your take in the comments. And if you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. We'll see you in the next one.